Let's see where we. 1 second. Got an idea. Oh, we got a viewer now. Perfect. Let's see if this fixes this grainy view. A little too much. That actually looks better because that's why people use these. All right, Mystic Manifesting family, here we go. Monday morning meeting. I'm not dressed up super nice today, but better than usual. So we'll list out our topics for the day. Should have prepared better. I'm going to write the program for Manifesting SP, probably. So let's see, we've done a video on mental diet awareness. Persistence, last week's topic, very important. Failure and manifestations. I want to cover that one again. Messing with the middle, we'll cover that one again. Getting unblocked is kind of a great thing. Persistence. All right, let's see what other topics. If you guys got a topic, drop it in. We'll discuss it. Success stories. Once again, I did not get. Whenever I go to do these success stories, I want it to be exactly the people's words that they said and not anything additional or fabricated. So, once again, do not. Oh, wait, you know what? We do have a success story too. I'm going to tell the success story. And where is my phone so we can check the success story? Wait for get some more viewers and then do it. All right. Where's our comments? We had another huge subscriber jump, so thank you, everyone. I'm getting an ad on the home thing for it. Oh, yeah, so we actually have permission to share this. Wow, this is, oh, look, finally, we got a big jump right there. I'm reading a success story right now that I'm going to tell in a second, but I'm going to pull it up on the big computer so I can record on the phone so we can post it. All right. You guys got topics for the day? I got a couple. If you have anything you want to hear about, let me know. All different passwords and everything, you start to forget them. All right. Put that down. We'll edit a video together later. Make sure this stuff uploaded. No, it did not. All right. Oh, we're going to YouTube right now, and we're going to pull up a success story, and we'll record it here. If you guys notice, I got some nice lighting. So let's check our community tab too, see about the shirts. We got 13 votes on shirts. If you're in here and you haven't voted on your shirt size, let me know, because I'm going to try and get the shirts and other balls to the wall products out there. I guess maybe we should share this live too, so more of the viewers could see. I mean, I'm trying to get it where it's like every Monday now we have it. Maybe I'll do it over here. Do it on this computer. How do you paste? Should be right click. All right, whatever. If they make it to the live, they make it to the live. Let's just pull up that success story and we'll tell the success story. Excuse me, because you guys will be over here. The phone will be here. You'll hear the success story, and then you'll see it again in a little bit. All right. Where is that success story? Here we go. Just reread it real quick, make sure it looks good. And that she gave me approval. All right. So she gave extra information too. Okay, perfect. So let's set up and then we'll go record this video. All right, so put this video up. Turn this around. I feel like an old man. It's funny, you get this thing right there. All right. You guys ready? All right, let's do it. What's up, Mystic Manifesting family? Nick with Mystic Manifesting here. And finally, looks like I got my shit together enough to start recording the success stories. I've got a whole list of things to go through right here. And we're going to go through these other video topics later on. But as you know, I do one video at a time. We record a week in advance during the live. It's Monday morning, live right now. So let's go over a success story. All right, I don't know if she wants to be named, so I'm going to leave her anonymous. But the success story says, This is in reference to robotic affirming that was done by Inked to get her SP back. Inked had an SP she was in no contact with for 10 months, blocked everything, the whole 10 yards, 9 yards, whatever it is, whole 9 yards, she was blocked everywhere. All right. Ink does robotic affirming. I'd say we were guessing around 2-3 weeks because I was talking with her throughout the whole process. It'll be about 2-3 weeks. Boom, get success. This woman, inspired by her story, gets the success a lot faster, within 4 days. Again, time doesn't matter. But let's read the story. 100%. This is her agreeing on the video. 100%. I've been affirming contact from my SP for about 4 days consistently. I've been doing the whisper technique, which we'll go over. I've been doing the whisper technique during the day, imagining him sending me a text and trying to do sats, but I fall asleep and I can actually go into the scene. Great move. Means your subconscious is impressed. This morning, I jumped around pretending that he texted me saying thank you. Either way, got to the text today after no contact for about 5 months. So she was 5 months, no contact, finally got it. And from right here, it sounded like she did the jumping around. She's doing gratitude. She just feels like it's already done. Went right to the end, living in the end. I'm actually surprised it happened because I didn't even think I was doing things right / enough, but I kept at it consistently for 4 or 5 days in a row now. Sometimes it doesn't feel like you're doing it right. Sometimes it feels fake, bullshit, and like, what am I doing? Like an idiot. But it's right. If you're doing everything you're supposed to do, it's being done right. Just trust me, sometimes when you just do what Neville said and what these other people said, it works. Then she writes, oh, and I was blocked, LOL. Physical reality. Now we can laugh about it. Turn these things that are such big crutches into nothing and laugh at them too. That's important. Physical reality is only a reflection of our minds. Nothing less, nothing more. 100%. Whether you repeat over and over without going back to the 3D, whatever you repeat over and over without going back to the 3D will reflect, because that's just how the law works. Thank you, Nick and Inked, for inspiration. I commented on a success video a few weeks ago that I was going to be consistent, and I got the results. It's not my end goal, but a step that way. So I will move on until my ultimate goal is reached. So 100%, she's doing everything right. Giving gratitude even though it's not her end goal yet. Get it? You got contact after 5 months of no contact at all. Beautiful thing. Ink did it the same way after about 10 months. Time doesn't matter. They conform. They come through. And this lady adds more to it, but I just wanted to say that, like, the gratitude part was my favorite, and then I started reading her replies. She wanted to add extra to it, so hopefully this helps you guys too, because there's no right or wrong way to do any of this. There's only what works for you. So what else she adds? I asked her if I could share this. She says no problem. And then she said, so to add a little more to the story, I actually decided to write down the goal on February 12th, 2023. But I did not get strict with my mental diet. I kept failing and going back to the old man. Then about 5 or 6 days ago now, I told myself, no, everything is a reflection. Stop picturing him that old way and imagine what you want. And so that when I actually got strict with my mental diet and added whisper technique, mirror affirmations about 2 or 3 days ago, and sats, which I have yet to complete, but I always fall asleep before entering the scene, which is fine. If you fall asleep before entering the scene, that's fine. It's doing it right before bed. I would fall asleep before it a lot too. It doesn't matter. You're trying, your subconscious gets it. It's seeing it a bunch before sleep. It's impressionable at that time. And lastly, the day before yesterday, I looked in the mirror. I told myself I was going to pretend that he texted me, quickly visualized seeing the text, not what I actually said, but seeing his name pop up for a text on my phone. During our work meeting, so they must work together. During our work meeting, or maybe she's just talking about it. During our work meeting, that's exactly when it happened. So it's not just during her work meeting, that's when it happened. it was very weird deja vu, which, yeah, it does feel like deja vu, that I still kind of believe it. It's weird and feels like deja vu. I can't believe it actually happened. This guy blocked me on everything and said he was never going to see me again, etc. All that, all that to end up texting me a few days into me committing to my mind changing. I feel like looking in the mirror is what really did it for me because even though it felt silly, I didn't feel it real. And I didn't feel it real. Just being in that state for a split second was the door to was the door the universe needed to deliver what I wanted. So sometimes you create your own techniques. I've heard of this before to a degree. I've heard of going in the mirror and saying what you're proud of, or saying that you're happy you got your affirmation, and I'm loved, I'm this and that. Usually for self-concept work. She used it here to see her own reaction to getting what she wanted, and I loved it. I've never heard of that before, and I'm really proud of her. And she's moving in the right direction. Her mind seems to be in a way better place. Her self-concept. Just keep your self-concept strong. You know who you are. I'm sure you're still watching. Keep your self-concept strong. Keep pushing forward. You've got this. That's a loud and obnoxious that text message. These are from 5 days ago. I can't shut that. It's on the live. Anyway, she pushed through and got everything. Well, not everything she wanted yet, but she pushed through and got what she wanted. 5 months no contact, and she got. Are you fucking with me, man? How do I mute this? Anyway, point is, she got her SP back after being in no contact for 5 months. Now they're in communication again. He said he would never speak to her again. He said blah, 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 all the same shit that I heard. And she did the techniques like I said, and she got her results. She denied her senses. She went inward. She focused on what she really wanted. She witnessed herself experiencing it in the mirror. And she used the story of Inked and Beautiful's success. I don't know how I would do that the right way. But anyway, Inked and Beautiful's success. She used that story that I told a couple weeks ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago now, and used it as motivation. Same way I used Elmer's story as motivation, that he did it within 2 weeks, and then boom, it happened within 2 weeks. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect on timing. I'm just saying that you're unlocking your mind to achieve something. Like back in the day when they said nobody could run, I think it was a 4-minute mile. When no one could run a 4-minute mile or whatever it was, or 6-minute mile, I forget. I haven't run in a long time. But basically, there was like this barrier. Everyone believed it couldn't be done except for one guy. His name was Roger Bannister. He went and ran the 4-minute mile, crushed it, did it, and then with the following weeks, a whole bunch of people started doing it. Why? Because now they've seen the possibility. Or like I say, when people get coaching, what I did when I got coaching with Bia was you get that session, and now it's like, okay, you've been given permission to do it, or you see it's possible. Even though I had already manifested my SP before, manifesting back 4 times, impossible. Oh, nope, it's not impossible. Here you go, circumstances don't matter. Oh, wow, circumstances don't matter. I've never heard that before. Oh, well, it worked. Good thing. It's like, no, you already know all the stuff, but it's almost someone else telling it to you or seeing a success story like this. And now it's like when people try to win the lottery, they say, be grateful whenever you hear anyone winning it. So be grateful that this person has her success because you're the next one up to be successful. So anyway, I hope this helps everyone. I try to keep it under 10 minutes. As you see, anything's possible. I believe in you guys. I love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. You got this. All right, back to the live. All right, no comment yet. It's a silent day on this. Oh wait, this is not how I do this one. All right, let's just get all these bullshit things out of the way. Hopefully, just dings, and then we're done. Okay, so yeah, I didn't want to do a success story thing. I keep forgetting always to share all the success stories because I like it when I have the details. I don't want to not have the details when I do it. Let's see what else we got here, guys. We're gonna go over. I mean, I already know most of the people who come in here and comment right away, but if you're watching, feel free to drop anything. I do my weekly videos as well during this Kill 2 Birds with 1 Stone. Then we'll put some more work into the Manifest Your SP course that I'll be dropping. So figure out pricing and stuff like that later on. And it's like, so I mean, I'm putting all the videos together here. And I don't want to do this one during the live. I'd rather just sit down quietly and put it together. But I plan this week or next week to put down the only video you need to manifest your SP, because I've done my success story for it, but it might be a really long video about getting your SP. And with that accompanied, like, I mean, it's going to have all the information. And then at the same time, if you still feel you need help, I'll do some kind of written guide work type coaching with it. But I mean, that's all so much stuff that goes into it when it's really not as complicated as we make it out to be. All right, failure and manifestation. I want to talk about this one too. Okay. Delete that one. It's a 1 second video. What's up, guys? Nick with Mystic Manifesting here. It's Monday Morning Live. We're live right now. Chat's quiet. We're going through making our videos for the week. Video number 1. Well, it was done. It was a success story. That will be Tuesday's video. Wednesday's video is today. Failure in manifesting. And we have more outside distractions. Can I manifest any more of those? Because they're annoying me, and it's gonna, whatever you focus on is going to persist. Anyway, failure in manifestation. What have I come to learn on it? My honest opinion. God fucking damn it. Hold on. God fucking damn it, man. We even still live. Enough with the fucking text messages on the laptop, god damn it. We gotta restart this fucking video. I won't lie, you're seeing me spiral right now because it's just sending this to make your phone. Fuck you if you sent that. So obviously people are watching and then sending this. Why the fuck is it doing it on the mute? All right, I'm actually pissed off now. This is how you spiral the right way. Fucking god damn it. There's no benefit to goddamn text messages on your laptop. Who the fuck texts on the laptop? Okay, yes, we see them. There they go. There they go. There you go. Messages from a month ago. Wow, this is very helpful, Apple. Thank you. Wow. Wow, thank you, Apple. Thank you. Thank you, Mannix. I just saw a moment and took it. Okay. There we go. Now we should be caught the fuck up. Thank you, Mannix, for that. This message is from goddamn a month ago. Damn it. This live is ruined. I quit. I'm done. That's the next thing I want to talk about, failure and manifestation. Here, system preferences. Let's turn off getting text messages on here because there's not one goddamn notification reason to do it. Because then if it ain't this motherfucker, it's the computer doing it. Or it's the phone. Fuck. All right, try again. Oh, I don't even remember the topic. I don't want to do this anymore. It's fucking Monday morning. Mannix would have liked the one we call it Monday Night Raw. All right. That's how quick I get into character. What's up, guys? Nick with Mystic Manifesting here. Re-recording this same video because for some reason it thinks it's funny to keep putting ding, 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 ding on this phone and computer. Text messages go to cell phones, not computers, Apple, just so you know in the future. Anyway, today's video is going to be failure and manifestation and my thoughts on it. And My honest to God thought, there is no failure in manifestation. Neville talks about it in the book, and he says the only failure is because of yourself on your own behalf. And he admits that he's failed, and it was only failure on his own part. And for me, what I've noticed is it's never failure, it's impatience. Oh, I've been manifesting for over a year now. I know stories like that. Those ones seem like really fucked up. Because I've seen success stories, and as we just talked about in the last video, my client having success, well, not my client, but a viewer of the channel having success within 5 days or 4 or 5, 6 days after 5 months no contact, or Inked going with 10 months no contact and then getting contact out of nowhere and being pursued and chased and everything she affirmed for coming in. So yes, to me there's no failure, it's just impatience. And it could be a lot of different things too, where we have a mental block or an old story is persisting. Issues I've had with my SP is the old story. Like every time she would come back in hot and things were going perfect and I'm enjoying life and life is perfect with her, it would be me getting triggered by an old event. And I keep bringing it. So if you're struggling, for anyone struggling with past history, and like maybe you're in the same situation I am or I've been in, where you have your SP, but you're still stuck in the end. You would go back and revise that event. You could just try to forget and forgive. As the Bible says, forgive them, they know not what they do. Because if everyone is you pushed out, a part of you may have pushed out that particular version of them to treat you in that way that you understand that they should be treating you. You're giving that person permission to treat you that way by how you're just perceiving them to treat you. So there's like I said, there's a lot of different blocks that could be uncovered. It's hard to find. It's something you'll find on your own or with the coach, and when you go through your individual story. I know circumstances don't matter, but sometimes we uncover things that are blocking us from certain situations. And a lot of times people will give up. Like I talked someone out of giving up the other day who was in a situation where he was ready to quit his manifestation, but he was having positive dreams of being with SP. And it's like, okay, well, if you're having the dreams, that's a premonition in my own personal experience that the full manifestation is coming. A lot of times people will say, I've been at this so long and I only have dreams about SP. Things are looking good, but they're not exactly what I want. And then they just shut down and leave. And they give up on their manifestation. They give up too soon. It's like that old meme where it's got the guy digging for the diamonds and he hits the diamonds. He's all excited with it, but the other guy on top has like that much dirt left, but he's turned around and walking away because he gave up. And then this goes into the lesson of last week is persistence. Whatever you want to have, you must persist in. So, like I said, in my experience, it's like, even right now, going through this video where it's like a very hard thing that felt impossible and felt like I kept failing at was with that in the terms of SP or in the terms of acting or building social medias. On here, we have, this is I've done a bunch of social media channels. The subscription of this one or the like the subscriber count, the community and everything that was built here, it's 10 times better than anything else I've ever done. But my other channels are growing as well. And it was when I changed my mindset, thinking it's not as hard as I thought. This isn't bad. This is easy. Or with my SP, like when I went through, well, you guys know the whole journey and the story of getting my SP back. And actually, right now, it's almost like a sign. The failure of manifestation. She sent me a text. I can't even read it right now because I'm focusing. But I could bring you a story from this weekend with me and my SP. 2 weeks ago, as you know, I was on a really negative spiral. A lot of stuff in life was getting me down. I was spiraling. I didn't know what to do. I think we were going to go with SP, but I wound up taking out my frustration by bringing past events into the future and bringing up things that bothered me from the past. Leave the past in the past. We only have the present moment, so focus in the present. Bring good. If you need to think about the past, bring only good memories. If you need to think about the future, don't create an anxious one that is the worst case scenario. Create a dream vision and bring that into the present. So anyway, it's a little brief thing, but I was going through like a hard time, and then me and SP were having a hard time because she was in a good mood and everything was conforming and things were like hey, this is the ideal version. Then I started all my shit, and then last week it was like kind of spotty, and I'm still a little bit spiraling. I'm like, oh wait, did I lose her again? I got to reprove everything for the channel. Should I just give up on her? I said I was going to give up on her if I try again. Saturday morning, Friday night into Saturday, I stayed off social media. It's another tip. If you have a hard time with what your SP is doing, stay the fuck off social media. I stayed off social media, and I was like, okay, well, whatever happens, happens. Just stay the fuck off social media. She goes, she's like posting stories and stuff. I see it, and it's like it's all stuff that I was affirming for. She's out with her friend and at dinner, and she's out with her family, and it's like there's nothing relative to the old story at all going on. It's like, come on, dude, like just settle down, focus on you. So then I start doing stuff for the channel. I was looking into the Balls to the Wall manifesting shirts. I was talking to people that helped me vlog for the fitness channel and the comedy channel. I was like just doing stuff to stay busy. I get to work, I'm busy the next day, but it's like I'm like, well, maybe I should just go no contact. Why am I doing no contact? Because I'm playing games in the 3D. If I don't do that, she's really gonna miss me, and I'll show her. And I thought, no. If we're living in the end and we're coming from a place of I already have everything I want and I'm already dating her and things are already perfect, why am I going to, oh, because she didn't text first, so I swallow my pride. No, it's like, hey, if you really care about the person, it's like, hey, hope you're having a great day. How's your Saturday? Because she did message me actually that Friday night. And then I was like, well, you know what? Let me just reach out, see how she's doing. She, oh, so sorry, I was drunk and I didn't even remember to respond. So we started talking, and we weren't going to hang out this last weekend anyway. And I was like, oh, wow, it could be this, could be that. She was, I'm just taking a day for me, and I think you need a day to go out with your friends. And I'm like, true, that's what I'm going to do. I'm like, well, before I go out to my friend's party and you finish getting like your day out, I'm like, you want coffee? I'm going for coffee anyway. And it was not a way to get her. It was, I legitimately wanted a nice coffee. I'm going out for iced coffee. I know she likes iced coffees, and there's a Dunkin' right by her hair salon. So I'm like, hey, I'm going to grab one. Do you want one? And she's like, I'm like, you don't have to. You go do what you want to do. If you don't want to, I'm just going to go do my own thing. And she wound up wanting one and pick it up, go over there. We start talking. We have this really deep conversation about like, she was posting videos and stuff. And my negative mind went to who's she posting videos for? She's posting videos for herself. She saw that I'm motivating people online and it motivated her. She wants to motivate people too now. And it's like, wow, everyone's you pushed out, right? So I'm like, okay, so stay calm. We have a really good time. And then I'm legitimately hungry. And I'm not trying to find a way to keep her with me. I'm like, I'm going to go get some food. And she's like, what are you going to cook? I was like, well, everybody knows. You know me, I'm not going to cook. I'm going to go buy something. And I'm lazy. And I'm like, how about you? What are you going to cook? She goes, honestly, I don't feel like cooking. She goes, but maybe I'll find something. I was like, hey, you want to come with me? You get some food and then I'll go to my party. She says, sure. So then we go out, we have dinner. And it was like one of the best dates we've ever had. We really connected, like talking about our past, opening up, dreams, everything. And I'm like, wow, this is like really good. Get in the car because we were near her house, drop off her car, pick her up, whatever. And then I'm like, all right, well, I'll drop you off or whatever. And we started talking. We have like this really deep talk. And she always said she's never going to meet my friends and family. And I was like, well, manifestation, you will. And wound up where she says, hey, can I, no, she didn't say can. She was, why don't you invite your brother? She goes, does he like bowling and pool? And me and my brother are very close. She knows that we're very close and he's been going through a bit of a rough time. And she goes, I think it'll be good for him. I'm like, you 100% want that. And I was like reluctant to call. She goes, and then later on she said she didn't know why. She said it just felt natural, almost like everyone was you pushed out. And I didn't really want to call my brother, but everyone was you pushed out. He said he didn't really want to go out, but he just said it felt natural. So we all just felt natural. They had a good time. They bonded. It was the first time they ever met in the 2 years I've been with her. And it was a really good time. And she was talking about like maybe meeting my mom and stuff like that. And I was like, it's a very weird turnaround. Like, and me and her had a great weekend together after that. It was a weird turnaround from going from we are not going to hang out this weekend to me spiraling to realizing that playing 3D games like dating coaches, oh no contact, and just being real and coming out and saying like, okay, I feel and like this is inspired. It was messing with the middle a little. There's a fine line, but I'm just like, you know what? It feels natural because I'm God in my reality. Everything happens for a reason. I'm going to do this. Boom. throw down this, hey, checking in on you. And it leads to this whole spiral of events where it wound up being one of the best weekends we ever had. And now we're actually on better terms than I think we've ever been. And each time it's gotten better and better. But anyway, not to like, I can tell you guys my whole life story pretty much every time, but I thought it was the perfect example of spiraling and over exaggerating everything, making it way worse than it is when there are clients who would kill to be in the position that I was in. There are people who have contacted in the friend zone, but there are other people who are blocked and they're mad that those people have that because they're like, well, I would be happy in that position. You'd always be happier being one step ahead. It's like the keeping up with the Joneses. I wish I had that. And then if I had that, then I'll be happy. You'll be happy now, feel the end now. You're ready with your SP, whether you're blocked, friend zoned, whatever situation you're in. I've been in all of them, and I still had the SP every single time. So the point of it is be patient. This all spiral off of failure manifestation. There's no failure. It felt like I failed and everything was done. The relationship was on the outs because it's been like that before. Guess what? It was not. And wound up turning up to be something better than ever, and what's one of my affirmations. No matter how bad things are, the bad always leads into extra positive events. So there you go. I hope that helped you guys figure out that there's no failure in manifestation. It's just a game of patience. So you guys got this. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. All right, I'm back over here. Let me actually respond to this message. Not from SP. I think it's from being. All right, let's go through our next thing. It's going to ping the thing right now. All right, so that video is done on failure. What other videos we got, guys? It's kind of all over the place, though. And they kind of involve messing with the middle. Getting unblocked. We already know about that stuff. That just kind of comes naturally. This one needs to have stuff added to it. All right. I try not to, with these videos, go over stuff that we've already done, but like I said, maybe like it just brings it home more for somebody who doesn't, like, isn't getting it, so you just drop it again in another way. What other stories do we have? I mean, I pretty much have told all this stuff. Being aware of a mental diet, yeah. Success story, yeah. Failed manifestation, yeah. I don't know. It's like I think we've done every topic on manifesting. I think the channel's done now at this point. We've achieved everything. We got about 20 minutes left in the live, too. It's a nice rainy day out. I think next, I'm trying to think what other topic. I could have swore I had more topics to unveil on here. I don't know. You know what? I can record the rest later. Because like I said, I want to do the one on manifesting your SP to be a very perfect one, or it's outlined as best I can. And have a little guidebook with it. Let's see. I guess we'll use this thing called Pages. I've never used it before. Yeah, I got to figure out all this other stuff. Oh, wow, you can make business cards too. That's pretty cool. Be like Patrick Bateman with a Mystic Manifesting card. Anyway, I don't know. This live is kind of dead. This is one of our quietest ones, and my mind was not fully in it. Does anybody have any questions before we go? Usually, all the usuals have not been in here today, I guess, or maybe you are and you're just being quiet. So I hope everything's going good. I'm a little bit out of it, but I'm going to try and get. I mean, it's been a very busy week running 3 channels, so doing that, and I think it's very important to take time for yourself. Like I took this weekend for me and SP. It was very important to take that time and to have time for your friends and everything as well. Yeah, I think we'll call it there, folks. Quick live today, not our usual 2-3 hour one, but it's good to see you guys. Thanks for checking in. We'll end it there. We got 2 videos done. I'll get the other ones later on this week. So at least we got one for tomorrow. We got one for Wednesday, and they should be pretty motivational ones. And let's record 2 more. And then Friday, hopefully, drop the SP one and then the program for it. So, all right, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in.